Great Scott!
Thank you, sir. You saved my life.
Emmett Brown at your service, miss.
Clayton. Clara Clayton.
Clara. What a beautiful name. May I help you inside with these?
Oh, no, that won't be necessary. I can take care of it. You've done more than enough already.
But it's really no trouble.
Doc, she says it's fine. We gotta get going. Ma'am, good luck with your school teaching and everything.
Clara, I'll straighten everything out with Mr. Statler for the buckboard rental. Don't you worry about that. I feel somewhat responsible for what happened.
Well, that would be very gentlemanly of you, Mr. Brown. Emmett. You know, I'm almost glad that snake spooked those horses. Otherwise, we might never have met. Suppose it was destiny. Well, thank you for everything.
You're quite welcome.
I will see you again, won't I?
Of course, you'll see lots of me, I'm sure. I have a shop in town. I'm the local scientist, a blacksmith.
Science? What sort of science? Astronomy? Chemistry?
Actually, I'm a student of all sciences.
Hey, Doc. We gotta get going.
Oh, yes. Well, excuse us, Clara. We have to get going. Toodaloo.
What do you mean you can be seeing lots of her, Doc?
Well, I might see her again just in passing.
Come on, Doc. You see the way she was looking at you?
She did have quite a scare, right? After all, Miss Clayton almost ended up at the bottom of Clayton Ravine. Clayton Ravine?
Holy shit. Hey, Doc. Clayton Ravine was named after a teacher. They say she fell in there 100 years ago.
100 years ago? That's this year.
Every kid in school knows that story because we all have teachers we like to see fall into the ravine.
Great Scott! That she was supposed to go over in that wagon. And now I may have seriously altered history.
Look, Doc. What's the worst that can happen, huh? So they don't name the ravine after her. Let's just get the DeLorean ready and get the hell out of here.
I wish I'd never invented that infernal time machine. It's caused nothing but disaster.
Doc, this is Marty. Do you read me, over?
Check, Marty.
Great, Doc. These things still work.
All right, Marty. Once more, let's go over the entire plan and layout. I apologize for the crudity of this model, but
Yeah, I know, Doc. It's not to scale. It's okay, Doc.
All right. Tomorrow night, Sunday, we'll load the DeLorean onto the tracks here on the spur, right by the old abandoned silver mine. The switch track is where the spur runs off the main line 3 miles out to Clayton. Shonash Ravine. The train leaves the station at 8 Monday morning. We'll stop it here, uncouple the cars from the tender, throw the switch track, and then we'll borrow the locomotive and use it to push the time machine. According to my calculations, we'll reach 88 miles per hour just before we hit the edge of the ravine, at which point we'll be instantaneously transported back to 1985 and coast safely across the completed bridge.
What does this mean? Point of no return.
That's our fail-safe point. Up until there, we still have enough time to stop the locomotive before it plunges into the ravine. But once we pass this windmill, it's the future or bust. Here you go, Marty. Connect that to the positive terminal. All right, Marty, you all set?
Yeah, go.
Train pulling out of the station. Coming up the switch track. Stop at the switch track. Throw switch. Pull up to the DeLorean. Pushing the DeLorean. Up to 88 miles per hour. It couldn't be simpler. It's Clara! Quick! Cover the DeLorean!
Hello.
Why, hello. This is quite a surprise.
Well, I hope I'm not disturbing anything.
Oh, no. We were just doing a little model railroad.
Emmett, when my bags were thrown from the wagon, my telescope was damaged. And since you mentioned an interest in science, I thought you might be able to repair it for me. I would pay you, of course.
No. I wouldn't think of charging you for this.